Hey, so I'm Jonni, I'm here with Foodpdx, and I'm standing here with Duff Goldman.
What up?
Right here at Feast, and we are looking at a grand masterpiece. Duff, tell me about it.
All right, there's a lot of thought went into this, a lot of really deep thought. I'm thinking, all right, we're coming to Portland, now this is a food festival.
Right.
So what we did was made a cake that looked like food. We just had it right?
He's like, I got you.
So we're not trying to say something real deep. We're like, hey, we're at a food festival. Look at all this food.
This reminds me of the story about your cake that you started off with when you went to the contest. Tell me about that cake. It was a pear.
It was peaches.
It was peaches.
All these peaches hanging off a big tree.
Right.
And I lost the competition.
Right.
I came in last place because I set the table on fire. I didn't bring an assistant. I had an arc welder with me, and it was like a live audience. And I was like, nobody look at the bright light. And I started welding, it was crazy.
But the best part is that, what was it, a little while later, you actually got called back, and they're like, dude, bring the blowtorch guy back, or the arc welder back, which was really kind of a cool story. So tell me, you have a dessert that your mom makes, which is kind of it's a Jell-O with walnuts.
Oh, my mom makes a Jell-O. It's a Jell-O mold,
right?
And it's got. She takes these sour cherries,
right,
and stuffs them with. She roasts walnuts and stuffs them with roasted walnuts,
right,
and suspends the cherries in the Jell-O.
And what's it called?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like something port something.
It's like a cherry port Jell-O. Yeah, I don't know if it actually has a name. It doesn't have like an ambrosia salad. I don't know.
And here's the cool part. Some of the other cool things are, everybody always asks you, I'm sure, about food, cakes, the whole ball of wax.
Sure,
but I want to step off camera for a little bit. You play in a band, which is an Elvis cover band. Are you still doing that?
Yeah.
You are.
Still
he plays bass, and you do some kind of art there. You do arc welding, you do metal, and I don't know.
I did. Well, yeah. Here's my sort of artistic sort of history. Was I started out. I was actually a graffiti artist.
Right.
I was 13, breaking into train yards up in Boston and painting trains. And then sort of went 13, 14, 15. All I did was graffiti. I got arrested a lot. You know what I mean? It was like
surprise.
Right? Yeah, imagine being arrested. So I got busted every time. And so they were like, look, man, you gotta you're a talented guy. You got a lot of you got a lot of talent. You gotta do something cool with it. You can't just break into train yards and cause
hammer down some spray,
thousands of dollars in damage to public property. I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. So I started doing welding and metal sculpture.
Right.
And then when I got really good at welding and metal sculpture, I really got into rebuilding cars.
Nice.
So I started rebuilding cars when I was still in high school. When I got to college, I wasn't an art major because I just didn't want to go to art school. So I figured it would they would tell me how to do art. It would change my art. My art was really I liked it.
The structure of being in an art class sometimes because you have that vast expanse, and sometimes people that are out of the box. I'm like, fuck the box.
Totally.
You got a box that's still in there. You got fuck the box. Your box is still in your way.
No, I was a history major with a minor in philosophy. And I had shows around town, I actually showed art,
right?
And I was I didn't even know the kids that went to art school. I was just
you're just doing it.
Yeah, I was the dumb jock guy.
So you started out. So your background is you started cooking around 4. Around roughly.
Well, I was 4 when I started swinging a cleaver around. But I was 14 when I got my worker's permit. My first job was a Burger King.
There's a bagel place in there.
Skolnick's Bagel Bakery too.
Which I read you almost got fired for making too big of a sandwich.
Yeah, because I made dagwoods, man. Because the thing is, look, when you come in and you want a sandwich, right, you get your 1 ounce of this and 1 ounce of that, and you get this little thing, and you're like,
that's pussy sandwich. Why you gotta be doing that?
So I was making dagwoods, big fucking sandwiches, and then they were like, Duff, you can't put that much meat on a sandwich, that much pastrami on a sandwich. That's like a $30 sandwich, and we're selling it for $7. And I was
your wages, back then it was probably 3?
Up 14, yeah. It was $5.50 an hour or something like that. And I was like, yeah, but you want to give people a good sandwich. They're like, dude, it's a corporation. You know what they did teach me though? They taught me how to mop like a S. Like a S. That's what they taught me.
That's right.
They taught me that.
Top of the handle.
Right.
Pull it to the right. I know.